And hello everyone, this is Sean Flag 2.0 with my fourth week weekly update, so thank you for tuning in. Today, just like any other day, we're going to start off with the Book of Ideas, because that's where all the ideas come from for the most part. The first thing we always talk about, Fat Man Fitness, so cue the hashtag. As far as activity goes for the fitness part, there really wasn't that much activity going on because there was a more emphasis on nutrition. So just to kind of take a look at like the nutrition piece, exercise is, they say it's like 20% or 25% of actual weight loss or weight control. And it's more about what you intake into the body. So with the Wicked Wahine, she, always packs these different things. So knowing that we're doing this whole fitness thing and wanting to get, Spartan ready because 2016 is coming up and that's where we're headed with this. She definitely changed up the way she packed, and she's always packed a healthy lunch, but again, with a little bit more emphasis on certain things this time around. So just to give you a heads up, like what is in my lunch, you'll be seeing within the next couple, or within the next week, I'll start taking photos of each lunch so you guys can kind of see, what exactly I'm intaking in my body. So we had grapes, string cheese was definitely one of the big things. There's some type of fruit, so the grapes, so there's apples. I had meat and veggie dishes, so there was like chicken and peas, a tuna sandwich here and there, was usually sprinkled in there, maybe like a Fiber One bar or whatever for a snack if I got that whole craving of wanting like a candy bar or something that was in there. And then the LaCroix sparkling drinks, those were also a good soda substitution. So, they're supposed to be like straight up sparkling water with a little flavor, no, artificial colorings or whatever. So that kind of like quelled the whole thing for the soda. Also, I started, just heading into fitness and intake, I started the Doterra Lifelong Vitality pack, which is basically multivitamin regimen that is based on essential oils. So if you guys don't know, the Wicked Wahine, she is a doTERRA wellness advocate, and they promote holistic lifestyle changes to better control health issues. So if you want more information on that or the Lifelong Vitality Pack, I'll make sure that I put a link in the description below. And if you want more information on doTERRA and possibly become a wellness advocate yourself, I'll make sure I put all the partner contact information. So far I've been on them, like I said, they're multivitamins, so it's always good to take a multivitamin for the most part because we don't always get the nutrients that we need from the food that we eat. So again, it's a good dietary supplement. And again, with essential oils and infused and going more toward a holistic lifestyle change, so that may be an option for you. Let's see what else I got on here. Just as I mentioned earlier, Spartan ready. Again, I'm going to start training real hard. I do plan on signing up for my 3 Spartan races that are going to be coming up this year. So, be looking out for my boy Sam, my Spartan brother that I met. And we're going to try to hit it this year real hard. So, again, the lifestyle changing, the eating, the exercising. There was a little bit of activity this past week, though. Yesterday I did a 8.4 mile bike ride. That was about 44 minutes long. It doesn't seem like that was that long, but it was real windy where we live, and riding against the wind is very, very tough. So yeah, there's that part. If you notice the shirt that I'm wearing, it says AK-47 Mixed Martial Arts. As you guys know, I love martial arts. So going into fitness, I'm going to get right back into the martial arts regimen and the training programs for that to get ready for the Spartan races. It's just like anybody like wearing a Nike shirt, They like certain products, they promote certain products, not necessarily for advertising or whatever, but what am I going to be using and what do I have as far as tools and things like that for my martial arts? Because I said I love martial arts and I haven't had any big emphasis on that. So shout out to the guys at Kim Specific. Their home brand's AK-47. It is designed very well. It is locally owned and operated shop out of Hayward. They also do online ordering. So just want to show you some of the products that I had in my bag that I really like. So the very first things, obviously, is you need a good pair of gloves. These are 16-ounce boxing gloves. Again, I really like the fact how they're designed. They have more pad. They're more Olympic style, where they have more padding in the front compared to having more of the padding around the wrists and things like that. So you don't get that much padding around the wrist, but you get more padding up here in the glove, and still the 16-ounce size. I also like the Velcro strap compared to the other ones I've used before. So again, great products. So the gloves are great. Let's see. I also love their headgear. So the headgear, what I really liked is full face. You know, you got the Velcro strap in the back. You know, and just then you're like good to go. You know, so like I said, I really like their products. So, you know, like I said, their stuff is designed locally. The owner has designed a lot of these products, and it's all based upon years and years of working with different equipment and seeing what works best, and a lot of fighter feedback. So a lot of this stuff, again, so I really like the design of them. And of course, the fact that they are locally owned and operated, and I always try to support local business. So, see what else we have here. Now these are first generation shin guards, and by now they have like second generation, third generation, but I really like them for the simple fact that they had the sleeve compared to just having the straps on the back. So that's what I really liked about his design on them is, you know, you got the full protection of the padding in the front and of course on the foot, but then the comfort, and I always thought these were more comfortable than any of the ones that just had the strap on the back and they didn't slip as much or they didn't turn as much because they were really snug. So again, more great products from them. One of the training tools I do use is they do also do like mitts, and they also do Muay Thai kick pads. And again, just a really great set of products from a locally owned and operated business. So, you know, don't sleep on them. Their products are really good. I'll make sure, you know, they also do MMA style gloves as well. Oh, one of the things that I really like is they have, give me 1 second here, get into the goodie bag. And, you know, one of the very most basic things that you should pick up definitely is a pair of really good wraps. Now these are like the Mexican style wraps, how they're a little bit more stretchy. So I always like the fit of those. Again, locally owned and operated, that's why I really like pushing those, because it is important to support local business, and especially when local businesses have really superior products. So AK-47, shout out to all the guys at Kim Specific for their good products. I'll make sure I put links and all that stuff so you guys can check them out if you like. But with the fitness thing, these are the tools I'm going to be using going forward for incorporating, going back into the whole fitness, kickboxing, you know, Kach Kembo training programs, and to get ready for Spartan, because Spartan's coming up. And like I said, I missed my tri-fecta last year due to a scheduling conflict, not because I didn't physically couldn't make it, but there was a scheduling conflict with my new schedule, and so I couldn't make the third race. So this year we're gonna make that third race up. So Sam, get ready. Okay, so for tech, not too much going on in tech. I mean, there's so much going on in tech that really, you know, I'm not that big, I guess, on tech to like follow every little bit. But I did notice that my Android Pay video got more watches or likes or views or whatever it's called. And so I'm going to be revisiting that because, it's like something that's going to be commonly used pretty soon with the new Marshmallow update for the new phones for Android Pay. And I didn't understand why they didn't have this initially, but then but they just came out with the fingerprint reader for the Android Pay where you could use it. And I'm like, well, how come that wasn't initially? Well, because not all Android phones had fingerprint scanners. So that would make sense why it is the way it was. So how it is right now, or the one I'm using, a Samsung Galaxy Note 5, is you have your phone unlocked. It says that the app is not supposed to be open. It can be running in the background as long as you have NFC and as long as the card reader that you have is set up to do the contactless pay. It'll work, but I've had issues where I've had to open up the app and have the NFC on in order for it to actually approve. So I don't know if it's just my unit or maybe a bug or whatever, but I'll be finding places where I can use that more often and kind of share my experience using it more often. Now, somebody commented and said, MasterCard contactless pay locator is a good site to use or whatever to find places that actually do and take the contactless pay, and there's a lot of people. And I know in that video, I was on a mission to test it. In my area, not that many people had it. So I'll be using that. And thank you to the person that commented. Forgot what your screen tag name was. But thank you for that. I'll be using that tool. And going forward with the next coming weeks, I'll be sharing my experiences that I have. And maybe the quirks that I have with using the contactless pay more. There's that. So here we are coming to the end of week 4's video. Quote of the week. Let's talk about the quote of the week. So the quote of the week this week I'm going to leave you guys with is do what you love. And if you're not doing what you love, do what you love. Like, why aren't you doing what you love? So what I do for a living is not necessarily what I love. But because I like making videos, I like writing things down, I like creating certain things, and that was one of my motivations to make YouTube videos, is because I wanted to be able to do something that I loved. Now, let's not get it wrong. I like my job. My job's provided, a living for the family and things like that, and I'm very grateful and appreciative for my work and the people I work with. I work with a bunch of great people, supportive people. So I'm not knocking my job, but what I am saying is what I do love doing is creating and putting out thoughts and trying to make something that other people like. And that's where my passion is to entertain, or produce things. And like right now it's videos. I'd like to one day have my own webisode, where I could do like a little mini series web episode thing or whatever, and that would be cool. So I'm working towards that. Anyway, just going back, do what you love. Find out what you love, and do that, because that's going to be more rewarding and more fulfilling than forcing yourself, oh, well, I need to make this money, forcing yourself to put yourself in a career path or to do something you don't really enjoy doing. And I know that we all have to work and we all have to eat, and I understand that. But if you are, pick up that hobby, like really be that enthusiast, be the martial art enthusiast, the movie enthusiast, the writer, the poet, the painter, whoever you feel you want to be, the rapper, whatever. We all got to put food on the table, the musician. But, there's things that we have passions for that we could choose to pursue that could potentially make us money. But if anything, it fulfills that need to, that need to do something that you love. Cook. Like a lot of people love cooking. Cooking in itself is an art. I know in my week 1 video I talked about art and how much I love art in every way, shape, or form. To performing arts, acting, directing, to martial arts. Classical music, music in general. But in cooking, they're all art forms, and they're all something that somebody is good at or they're passionate about. and they create. And, you know, like I said, anyways, I hope you guys had a good week. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Again, click on those links down below. The wife is a wellness advocate. I'm sorry if I butchered that. For Doterra essential oils, and then again, you know, AK-47 is the home brand of Kim's Pacific Martial Arts in Hayward. Again, a locally owned and operated business that I've been supporting for years. I love the guys in there. So yeah, you know, going back into the whole fitness piece and incorporating my martial arts training into that, you need to have really good equipment, because if your equipment's not that great, you know, you may injure yourself, which, you know, definitely you don't want to do that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, questions, concerns, or emotional outbursts. I'm open to all of them. You guys have a great evening. Make it a good week. Again, think about it. Do what you love. Do what you love. Find something you love and do it. You know, and you know, Shia LaBeouf or whatever his name is. I saw him on YouTube or on Facebook or whatever. He was just like, do it. Just do it. Do it. Like, stop making excuses and do what you love, because it's going to be more fulfilling to do that than something that you're forcing yourself to do. So anyway, Sean Flag 2.0 signing off. Thank you. Make it a good week. Hope you had a good last week. Again, just because, you know, let's just be positive and start caring about each other. Make it a good one, and we'll see you next week. All right, peace.